What's good, y'all? We
What's
here. We here.
what's happening?
What's good, y'all? We here.
Got to get into this tonight.
We ain't gonna keep y'all too long, but we here. We gonna drop these gems on
We
y'all real
got some things to say tonight.
some awareness.
Oh
Got
yeah.
awareness on y'all. We gotta get into this Jada Pinkett video where she's basically talking about her grandmother teaching her how to please herself at 9 years old, teaching her how to that she don't need no man to please her. which, which is creepy as hell.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's weird. I mean, you could see all the, you could kind of see where the upbringing is playing out as far as our own damn relationship with our husband.
There's some strange things
I
coming
mean, it's
coming
like,
out of there.
hey, it's like they pushing this independent
Strange.
woman agenda and it's hindering the community, man.
Oh yeah. The whole divide and conquer thing. That's that Willie Lynch. Let's
Matriarch versus the
let's
patriarchs.
let's call it what it is. It's that Willie Lynch.
I mean, they're using these public figures to do it. They can't using these public figures to carry out these agendas, and it's
Eh,
just not. You know what I'm saying?
we gonna give y'all the history of where this started at. Because a lot of people might not know this information. It's some crucial information.
Absolutely.
So y'all get y'all celebrity tea, but y'all also gonna get the realness behind it because it's bigger than just celebrity. There's agendas taking place here,
Hmm. Make sure y'all hit
and
that
and,
like button.
and the celebrities is just the agents of the agenda.
Absolutely.
They're just agents. We about to break. Y'all about to get this work.
Hmm.
Y'all about to get this work. Everybody want to know. Everybody want to know what happened to the specifically the black community. Now, mind you, they using this tactic for everybody, but the black community is the experimental
Experiment.
community that they using these
Hmm.
tactics on. That's why they put us in something called the projects, because the projects is a science project. It's experimental.
Hmm.
Oh, y'all gonna get this work. And yes, the celebrities do tie into this. Jada Pinkett, Will, all that shit it ties into it. Oh, y'all get they getting this work. Y'all getting this work tonight, Curry Gang. Y'all getting this work. Oh, these people is exposed. They
All the way.
exposed.
All the way.
Oh, they exposed. This is gonna be clear as day. Y'all gonna see this clear as day. I hope y'all ready for this truth. Yeah, I hope y'all ready for this, cause y'all ain't gonna hear this nowhere else. Y'all haven't heard this anywhere else.
Absolutely
Now
not.
I don't know how aware these celebrities are of this agenda, cause a lot of them they just in it to get paid. A lot of them is on heavy drugs. They don't they a lot of them ain't as tapped in. Some of them are. So some of them are, but a lot of them don't know.
Yeah, they just carrying out the agenda with some of them don't even have the consciousness to understand what's going on.
They don't even have the consciousness to
Most of them,
understand what the hell is going on.
most of them on drugs most of the damn time, or they so damn busy working.
Occupied with other things.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it's all sickness, Dina Brown. What's the name tried to tell us? Dave Chappelle tried to tell us. He
Oh, the
said that
environment.
Hollywood, yeah, he said that Hollywood environment is sick.
Hmm.
So we dealing with sick people here. So their mindsets, it's a sickness, and it
Absolutely.
spreads. It infects anybody it comes in contact with. So y'all getting this work tonight.
Hmm. All right.
Y'all might want to let y'all friends and everybody in on this. Y'all right now, share this, like it, everything. We about to drop some serious gems tonight. Everybody want to know what happened to us? What happened to the black community? What happened to us?
Why is men and women so damn divided?
Yeah.
She said when the Will and Jada movie coming out,
Oh, you know what? That'd be a good one.
that'll be
But y'all
dope.
still gotta watch our Kanye Get Out movie that we got for rent.
Gotta catch up to that.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. That got gems all in it. We telling all in this stuff. Y'all just gotta catch it. Y'all gotta go watch it. Y'all gotta support it because we put a lot of work in this and we did a lot of research. That's the thing. We just don't give y'all no BS. We give y'all research.
Hmm.
We giving y'all facts. And we put it in a form of comedy and entertainment because that's how we do it.
Yeah. All right.
But y'all gonna get this work. Some of you in here might know this information, but there's a lot of people who don't know this information. Robin Jackson is our Kanye Get Out movie. Go to KanyeGetOutMovie.com and you can rent our animated Kanye movie about him and the Kardashians, and it's a mixture of the movie Get Out, but it's using them as the premise, their situation.
Hmm.
It's a comedy, but it's dropping real gems in there. Like when you watch it, it's funny, but you also got to study it. Take notes. I'm trying to tell you, the research that we got, it's not it's not something you could just come right out and say. You got to put it in code. You got to add comedy to it. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give them the medicine in with the you know what I mean, with the bull crap.
Gotta mix the medicine in with the bull crap.
Yeah. Well, tonight is all medicine tonight. It ain't
Yeah.
no
So
bull crap tonight. It's all medicine.
Van said could Pete be the only one
Georgia
to survive Kardashian's curse?
Georgia
Then
said,
move forward.
JR, you sound a little under the weather tonight. Nah, it's cause we barely getting sleep. Y'all gotta
Yeah.
understand. We don't barely we work 24/7. Like we're nonstop. We do not stop.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good tonight. Just,
Yeah,
just you know,
just occupied.
yeah. That's Katie said. That's what I told the popos a few years ago.
We
Trying to
running off of
insult the intelligence. Get out. Didn't invite you in. They got out. Yeah, we did like the Get Out animated version part two.
yep. Mm-hmm.
We did like part two of Get Out, but with the Kanye and the Kardashians and how weird shit going up at the house.
Of course, we created it like a parody, so they don't have our asses in court.
Hmm.
So instead of Kanye West, he called Kanye East. You know what I'm saying? So we had to
Skim Kardashian
skim
was
cut
actually
like.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. And with the Skims, the Skim
yes.
Kardashian,
Skim Kardashian. Yeah, we had to change.
old
we
J.
Yeah, OJ Simpson, not OJ, old OJ Simpson. We had to change the names up a little bit.
All right, so yeah, let's get. So what you want to do? How you want to get
You
into
might
this
just
with the
play the
radio?
just Yep, just
All right,
play
let
the
me play this video for
the
y'all
red
real
tape.
quick.
Yep, play the clip. In case you
My
missed it, here's the clip.
grandmother, my grandmother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me.
Exactly.
She didn't want me to fall into the hands of a man, and if he gave me pleasure, to think that that was him. Yeah. And she taught me at 9. My grandmother.
You hear that?
That goddamn table is the programming table.
They got it written. They got a nerve to be red. That's the lowest chakra, ain't it?
And the thing is, she was proud of that. At 9,
At 9.
proud. Because and why did she say she did it? So she won't need no man. You hear that? Play If you play that again, they ain't gonna get us for copyrights, will they? Because you know they
Nah,
love
nah, nah, nah.
one more time for the
My
people in the back.
grandmother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me.
Exactly.
She didn't want me to fall into the hands of a man, and if he gave me pleasure, to think that that was him. Yeah. And she taught me at 9. My grandmother.
I mean, you see where it stems from. Now, Jada Pinkett grandmother ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? This is across our community, period.
Willow said
Tell,
exactly, which means she probably got that same programming.
I mean, women raising their daughters not to depend on no man. You say, man can't do nothing for you got to do for yourself, but man can't do nothing for you, and this and that.
Now, mind you, this programming they're using is done by all the celebrities in this feminist movement. They are separating the masculine energy and the feminine energy and causing them to fight each other within their own households. You got to take this into consideration. These women that's pushing these agendas are married themselves. They not single and lonely,
Mm-hmm.
and they well off financially. And everybody know that two incomes is always better than one when you got a household, and it's better for kids, it's better for family, it's better for community. Now, mind you, you got the Nicki Minaj's, and it's the same because I like Nicki Minaj as an artist. You got the Nicki Minaj's, you got the Cardi B's, you got the Beyonce's, you got all these married women telling y'all you don't need no nigga. You don't need no man. It's independent woman. You know what I mean? What could a man do for me in 2022? But then look at the community. Look at the community. It didn't start there though. It didn't start in 2022. It started in the 60s. Look, Axel, you got it. You on point. So I don't know how many of y'all know this rule that they had for welfare and public assistance and public housing in the 60s. This is where it started at. Now, you had the feminist movement first, basically the women's lib movement to get the man out of the house, to empower the women by crushing the man, and then the man is out on his own, probably in jail or dead or whatever, while the woman and the child is left unprotected. Now the woman had to work 3 or 4 jobs just to make ends meet, right? So who's home taking care of the kids? No one. The state is taking care of the kids. So you got the state owning the kids, and you got the mom out working 3 or 4 jobs just to make ends meet for her and her child, and you got the man in the trap of the streets. Now this is all
Mhm.
tested on the black community now. That's why we was in the projects. Let's get this together. We was in the projects. Listen to the words they use. The projects. A science project. Experimentation. Now, if you look at our community, you go to any social media platform, you will see black man against black woman. Oh, that y'all niggas ain't shit. And then the dudes, y'all women ain't shit. Then you got the Kevin Samuels out here and the other spokespeople, the Derek Jacksons and all. You got all these clowns out here is not touching on what really happened. You ain't gonna hear this anywhere else. Now, I don't know how everybody's age up in here, but if y'all was around during the 60s, now I'm not that old. I just know about this because of researching from my own family. I'm not this old. I wasn't around in the 60s. But in the 60s, it was called man in the house rule. It was a man in the house rule for women and children to get public assistance and public housing. They had to kick the man out of the house. They had to kick the man out of the house. Now listen to this. I'm gonna actually read this from this is government information. Man in the house rule enforced throughout the 1960s for welfare recipients, including those in public housing. Man in the house rules sought to enforce social norms about who was morally deserving of welfare. Specifically, the rules prevented adult males from residing with mothers and the children who received assistance. The rules sought to ensure only women with children, who at the time were expected not to work, benefited from welfare. Households with an adult male were viewed as undeserving of assistance because adult males were expected to provide for their families through work. Man in the house rules enforced through highly invasive inspections, forced many families to choose between maintaining welfare support and keeping their families together, and much more they did. Much more.
Yeah, see now you can see that the flip side of that too is not giving not giving the black man no opportunity to work.
A
So
black man couldn't get a job.
if you can't get a job to take care of your family, so you got them playing they playing both sides. They making it hard for the man to get a job, and they making it hard for him to be in the house with his woman because the state stepped in.
You see? That's divide and conquer. Now, when you go on social media sites and you see how the black man interact with the black woman and vice versa, it's not a good thing. It's very toxic. It's very divided. It's very divided. Not realizing we're being played against each other. Same thing as the taking care of the kid, taking the guy for child support. That's used as a weapon. It's used as a weapon. Let's be real. It's used as a weapon. Now I understand that there's some guys out there that live, and able to provide, and they don't, based on their own, ignorant nature, not wanting to take care of their kids because, not having the maturity there. But majority is these guys are barely even making it, and you got the courts forcing them to pay all this money that they can't afford. And then if they can't pay it, they go to jail. So that's a trap. You go to jail. You see, you send the black man to jail. They going to jail. That's a problem. And when you remove the man or the masculine energy out of the house,
It's setting your
that
children up
leaves
to go to
that
jail,
leaves the woman and the child unprotected.
which means it's setting up the children to go to jail,
That
keeping that
answers the
cycle
question.
going.
Yep, that answers the question of why black women feel like they're not being protected by their black men. It's because we've been conditioned and we're not seeing the conditioning. Now, mind you, this is not new neither. That was a house rule in 1960s, but it go way back before the 1960s. They started it in something called the Willie Lynch letters in 1712. Now, you got some people saying that, oh, those not real letters. That was somebody that was playing around that wrote that. But when you read it, it still rings true. It's actual fact of how they divide people. It's actual fact of how they divide people. And that was one of the main things of maintaining the slaves on a plantation by dividing everybody by classes and different shades of black, like like mulatto or light skin black. You see that nowadays. You see dark skin hating on light skin and light skin saying hating on dark skin. It's like it's crazy.
Yeah, like the movie School Days.
Yeah, like the movie School Days.
Perpetuated it in School Days.
Yeah, that's a problem. And these Willie Lynch letters were from the 1700s. That's the crazy part. So the experiment was way back, way before the 1960s. So they've been doing it using this experiment for years now. So this is hundreds of years of experiment
Over and over.
over and over again. So one thing I outlined in this Willie Lynch letter of how the slave master controlled the slaves on the plantation, basically what they did, they said this is how they separated the slaves. They used fear, distrust, envy for all control purposes. Fear, distrust, and envy. Do we not see that in the community right now? Fear, distrust,
And envy.
and envy. That's all you see in the black community. All we say, look, to the point we created the term, oh, they hating. They just hating. They hating. That's the envy. Yeah, because people do hate. That's the thing. People do hate. There are a lot of haters out there.
Look how many of the young kids that's shooting up each other every day. That's the prime example of the dad not being around, the keeping that cycle going where the protection is not around, so that kid is out there defending himself because either his mother's strung out on drugs or she working. You know what I'm saying, to try to maintain.
So listen to this part I outlined out the Willie Lynch letters. This is what the slave. If y'all don't know the backdrop, there's a slave master that's going around teaching all the other slave masters how to manage their slaves on the plantation. Now, mind you, we still on the plantation in 2022. Don't get it effed up. Don't think that we still ain't enslaved now. And this is a worse kind of slavery because it's mental now. It's mental, physical, and spiritual. So listen to this. Listen to this. This is what the slave master told the other slave masters. You must turn the old black male against the young black male, and the young black male against the old black male. You must use the dark skinned slaves versus the light skinned slaves, and the light skinned slaves versus the dark skinned slaves. You must use female versus the male and male versus the female. You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks. Now that's what we talking about. The black man go for a job, you can't get no job. That's systemic racism. That's literally systemic racism. Can't get no job. So clearly a man is not going to be able to provide for his family if you can't get a job anymore. Now you got this is programmed into these people that own these businesses that decide who gets a job or not. It's programmed that you have to distrust all blacks. This is from the Willie Lynch letters, and this is happening right now. Now, mind you, they kicked the guys out of the house. They kicked the black man out of the house so the woman could collect welfare for her and the child. Because
Yeah.
they said that they said that the man should be able to provide for his family, so it wouldn't be fair if these families collected public housing and
Thanks,
welfare
Anika.
with a man in the house. Thank you, Anika, for the support.
That's and yeah, that Willie Lynch letter is still ringing out today. You can
They
see
are
you always
using
talking
these
about old
tactics.
head. I ain't listening to you, old head. Fuck out of here, old head. You always hear the young boys telling the old heads. I ain't listening to you, old head, or the old heads telling the young boys. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when we was this and that, you know what I'm saying? The kid, the youngest ain't trying to hear what the old heads is saying, and the old heads ain't trying to hear what the youngest is saying.
Now listen to this from the Willie Lynch letters. What they used to do, what the slave master told the other slave master to do. They said, go get the strongest black man and break him down in front of his women and kids. What they did, they would tie each one of his limbs to horses and have him pulled apart in front of his family to basically show the weakness of the black man. Now, mind you, they doing this in another way now. Look what they doing to Will. Look how they making Will Smith look in front of his kids and his woman, to the point where it looked like they don't even respect him.
They don't respect
And
him.
you gotta understand, they're setting the precedent for every black household in America, because you gotta think about it. We all talking about it in our household, so it's affecting us and it's programming us subconsciously to do this. I'm
Yup,
not gonna
that's
sit up here.
totally
I'm
buck
not gonna
breaking.
sit up here and say, "Oh, it's the black woman's fault," or "It's the black man's fault." I'm letting y'all know right now that this is experiments that's being ran on us. So the
Absolutely.
next time you're on social media and you see black man and a black woman fighting in the comments, you make sure you show them both love and say, "Look, man, we really in this together. We shouldn't even be fighting each other. This is exactly what they want."
Absolutely.
We gotta rise above this. We gotta have intelligence.
It's just all about awareness, and it's going to take
Yeah,
people like us and all of us, even y'all in the comments. It's going to take all of us as a collective to be aware and just try to keep that, I'm saying, that mindset that
I agree with that. I agree with that, Crystal Cole. Yeah, black men are able to work, but you gotta understand the psychological programming that's been done to their minds, and like Robin Jackson just said, the PTSD. You gotta understand this is mental illness due to experimentation. Now you gotta understand the slave master in these Willie Lynch letters literally said that once you implement this program that I got for you to control your slaves, after a while they're going to just start doing it themselves without you having to say anything. So that's basically telling the other slave masters that we're going to program their subconscious mind to literally keep repeating the program on their own without us having to enforce it. You gotta understand how deep the psychological programming works. And you gotta understand, all of us don't know this information. A lot of us don't know that we're under hypnosis or under programming. Oh yeah, yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah, it's like what have to happen is there have to be a catastrophe to basically destroy everything so everything can be built again.
that's what's happening now.
So I'm not saying that people's gonna make it out of this alive, because you're not. I'm sorry to
Society's
be the
breaking down.
bearer. Yep, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we at the point of no return.
Yeah,
The,
society's breaking down.
the only thing that's
This
gonna
shit
the
is
only thing
over.
yeah, it's over. The only thing that's going to repair this is a complete collapse and everybody going into full-fledged slavery. When I say, like, we in slavery now, but technological slavery is coming, where everything is digital and they're controlling every aspect of your lives. That's going to happen until people get fed up and finally stand together and fight against the system. But right now, no one's going to do it. Everybody's too divided and too much into themselves to see the big picture. So it's a done deal. So all I can say is just prepare yourself for this collapse that's coming, because it's happening. It's a done deal. Society is going to collapse. It's done. When the masculine energy and the feminine energy are against each other, that's full-fledged collapse. There's nothing else around that. When you see the
Friction.
males fighting the females, it's
Friction.
over. It's
Friction.
finished. It's done. So just prepare. It's finished. Y'all ain't gonna hear this on any other channel telling
Friction.
you that it's a done deal. It's a done deal. That's the problem, Georgia. It's hard to even worry about you and your household because this is affecting It's starting from the inside out. The psychological programming goes so far that it divides the household. So people don't even have a household to even, they don't even have a healthy household
No,
to
it's
even
either
worry about.
it's just the woman and the kids and some straggling ass nigga that come in and out. Because you know what I'm saying, it's like women is picking niggas that ain't even that's ready to really commit, mature enough.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, Crystal Cole. It's just that we not gonna give false hope because we know that's just the science of it. When when the feminine energy and the masculine energy are at war with each other, it's gonna collapse the household. That's not. It's not really about speaking into existence. It's just that it's happening. It's happening. You can't. It's happening. It's already in existence.
I mean, you gotta think about
But the destruction is good though. Is what we're saying because that's the only way it's going to reset. The destruction have to come. Now it's so far along, it's so far gone for people to wake up out of this spell of destruction of this. You would want this system to collapse because it's too corrupt. Why would you want the system to hold up? System should collapse
Mhm.
because it's too corrupt. We can't keep living like this. We can't keep living like this. It's done. It's a done deal. It's finished. A lot of people don't want to face the fact, but that's just how it is. That's just what it is. I mean, if you look at any now, I see it be a lot of spiritual people in the room. A lot of people that know the scriptures. If you study the scriptures from any culture, there's always a prophecy of the destruction of society or the end of the world or the end of the ages where the old system have to die for the new system to be birthed out of it.
Mhm.
It ain't about speaking it into existence. Is that's just the nature of the world we in. That's the nature. If you study history, you will see all old civilizations collapse and a new one sprung up out of it. What I'm saying is, in America at least, or globally, we at that state where society is about to collapse. No, it's not defeated. It's not being defeated. It's about there's going to be new opportunities coming up out of the old system collapsing and a new system being created. So it's about letting go of the old so the new can be created. So that'll spring up new opportunities, but at the same time, the destruction will make people aware of the programming they under. Because if you just keep giving people, see, that's the problem. We sugarcoat everything. Now, I'm about to go deep now. If you know anything about, if anybody here know anything about metaphysics, if you keep sugarcoating things, why do you think diabetes is running rampant in the world today? Why
Mhm.
y'all think diabetes is running rampant? These are connections because you gotta think everything is created through the subconscious mind. Everything is being sugarcoated. That's why diabetes is running rampant in the world right now. We don't need no more sugarcoated stuff. Nothing needs to be sugarcoated anymore. We need to tell it how it is so people can actually wake up to the programming. Now you got this woman sitting here at this red table talk telling you that her grandmom helped her touch herself at the age of 9. And she said it regularly. No, there's no investigation, there's no agency saying, "Oh, we need to look into that." That sounds like abuse. Yeah, you got yeah, exactly. Deandra, I hope I said your name right. You gotta destroy so you can rebuild in a better fashion. Because I mean, you don't want to keep living in this corrupt system. You gotta look at this corrupt system like a dirty diaper that needs to be changed on a baby. Let's say this whole earth collectively is a baby. Right now, the baby is sitting in a dirty pamper. The
That's the truth though.
the like it's literally sitting inside of a dirty pamper. Like Earth right now, as a baby, is sitting inside of a dirty pamper that needs to be changed. And a dirty pamper is the corrupt system. Now, one thing I want to point out: this Willie Lynch letter even extended past the black community. They using it on every community now. You gotta understand, the black community was used as an experiment to basically implement this on everybody who's not in that 1% club. So you gotta understand. So I know a lot of black people. Oh, they just targeted us. They targeted us for a time because it was an experiment, so they can implement the experiment on everybody. Just like how you see how remember how crack started in the black community, but then it started stretching out of the black community. That was the plan all along.
Yup. 1984, George Orwell's applies. Hell yeah.
No, I don't sound like I'm in a
Brave New World
agreement.
too.
I don't sound like I'm in agreement with the New World Order because I don't agree with these Willie Lynch letters because the only reason why the system needs to collapse because it is corrupt. If we keep trying to fight the system with the system, we're gonna remain enslaved. You gotta think about it. How they have us fighting the system and have it work? Marching, voting. How have that helped us? How have marching and voting helped us? Because we only voting and marching for the same corruption.
Pretty much.
All this marching that adds up to nothing.
Million Man March.
So how do I sound like
Million
New World?
Million
How do
Woman March.
how do I sound like New World Order when I say I'm not agreeing with the slave master mentality and the experimentation? I wouldn't be sitting here exposing all of this if I was down with the New World Order. I'm down for change, but not a technological enslavement like they planning on doing, where everybody's hooked up to this digital system of enslavement, monitored 24/7, told when to sleep, when to eat. I don't agree with that. That's not nope.
Bottom line, push the goddamn reset button. Bottom line. This shit need to be reset.
It's a dirty diaper that needs to be
No, it's
changed.
no
If you feel like your baby could sit in a dirty diaper all day, a dirty diaper representing a corrupt system, that's fine. But I'm pretty sure majority of the people in here wouldn't want their little baby sitting in a dirty diaper. The diaper got to be changed.
I mean, you break it down. I mean, cells die and reproduce. That's what we living on. We living on one big ass cell that has to die to be reproduced again. That's what cells do in our body. They die and reproduce. You know what I'm saying?
So, Crystal Cole, you think we should continue to fight for this system that's been enslaving us? Should we still continue to vote for the lesser evil, which don't make sense because evil is evil? I mean, we actually convinced ourselves we're delusional. We say when we go to the polls, we say we gotta vote for the lesser evil. That's delusion.
Push the goddamn button.
Yeah, that's delusional.
Push the button. Like on rush hour. Push the goddamn button. Hit the reset button, man. I mean, I see a lot of people in here quote scriptures and stuff. A lot of people that quote scriptures and all that, but then I mean, the scriptures even tell you the last days.
Now that's what that's the
separation. You're gonna see in the last days.
That's the separation that I'm making anti-NWO. There's two different resets. Now this depends on the people. It could be reset in a way to where the people have control of the system, or it could be reset in a way to where the tech companies that's been ruling over everything, that's beginning to start ruling
it starts with self. It starts with self first. You have to reset yourself and get deprogrammed. It don't even start from the outside. Who cares about what the F what the government doing? F what anybody doing? You gotta get your own house in order first. Stop listening to these Jada Pinkett telling you don't need no man. Having a man in the house is a healthy fucking thing. You gotta reset yourself first. It's nothing. I don't care what the hell any of these government niggas is doing because it starts with self first. You know what I'm saying? I don't care
Exactly,
because
Axel
really, because
Foley.
really, them niggas ain't really got no power. I'm gonna be honest to you. They don't really have no damn power. They only got the power that we give them. It's like Freddy Krueger. That the nigga ain't scared until the nigga don't get no power unless you scared. You go to sleep dreaming, you scared. That's what gives Freddy his powers. You know what I'm saying? You know that's what that movie represents. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas don't have no power. It's just that we weak. We weaken our own consciousness. We weaken our own subconsciousness. You know what I'm saying? We
Well,
gotta
the
have the
point is,
ability to be deprogramming ourselves.
we can say this over and over again, but people still gonna follow the programming. So what has to happen is the collapse, so people wake up from that slavery.
Yeah.
You realize how when that 9/11 stuff happened, how everybody was so nice to each other
Yeah.
after it happened. I mean, it after like a couple months, people went back to hating each other. But you see, sometimes catastrophe do bring people together,
No, it does.
unfortunately. And if
I
you
mean,
are biblical, if you know the scriptures, that's always what happened. It's like an ongoing cycle. Now, I'm saying
I
it takes
mean,
us mentally in our own head to break
just
that
just
cycle,
think
but
about
people
it.
ain't ready.
Just think about it. We come
People
together
ain't
in
ready.
death. When a family member die, we don't be effing with each other all year. But when a family member die, that's when we all coming together.
Yep.
It's simple as that. It's just simple stuff. It ain't even nothing. It's simple stuff in our own lives that's going on that we could pinpoint out that that equals out to something that's broader. It starts with ourselves. Like I said, it starts with self. It starts with self.
It starts with
You
self,
have to
but then
reset your own consciousness first.
how many people are mature enough or conscious enough to even do that
Well,
now
you know what? They
in
just gonna keep repeat.
2022?
Well, you know what? When you don't do that, when you fell first grade, what you do? You have to start first grade all over again. You're gonna keep failing. You're gonna have to keep doing it all over again until you get it
Which
right.
means, and felon means going back into slavery again and again and
Yeah,
again and
yeah.
again.
But we've
And,
been
and, and
doing
the
that.
slavery
We
get and the
yeah,
slavery gets worse as time progresses.
yeah, we've
Now you
been
gotta
doing that.
understand, the slavery that's coming, the next slavery that's coming is digital. It's gonna be a digital technological slavery. That's where we headed to.
I
Now I
mean,
don't want it to get there, but I feel like if people don't wake up, what else is gonna wake them up but that? Because I'm gonna tell you, that technological slavery is not gonna last that long. It's gonna last for a time, but it's gonna break down because people eventually gonna fight back. That's always gonna happen.
because the soul is not meant to be controlled. It's only controlled because we inside these bodies. But the soul, once the soul is free, it does the soul does what it wants. It ain't they only can control us because we in these physical. I mean, in the physical form.
Dean DeRoe, you are absolutely right. The digital slavery has been here, but they're upping it up. They up is You gotta
I
understand,
mean,
it's a whole new system coming that's going to be even worse than the one we already in. This is just the beginning stages. There's different phases of it. You got phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and final phase 4. We about at stage 3 right now, slowly entering into 4 with things
hmm
like cryptocurrency and everything being globally
yeah,
connected onto a smart system,
the
which means
blockchain
your whole entire household,
is
your
put on
your
a
your
blockchain.
washer, your microwave, all that stuff is smart appliances is going to be hooked to one system and being monitored by one
I mean,
entity.
you can control all that with apps now. The apps is just like just a yeah.
Just imagine that laws change to where government is able to manage all your smart appliances. Like they could monitor. Well, they could do that now. They doing it now, but they can't come after you for what you doing on your smart devices. You got to
Yeah,
think about that because
yeah,
they need court orders. So just
yeah.
imagine if court orders didn't exist and they was able to basically arrest you for anything that you do on your smart device. Yeah, and the blockchain, yep, that is the next step is the blockchain. And that right there, that type of record keeping in the cryptocurrency and the blockchain, that will completely enslave everyone. Or it can free everyone. That's the thing. See, it's always a double edged sword. Yeah, I mean, it's just the mindset of the people. Who's gonna take over that technology that's coming? Is we gonna let the wicked ones do it? That's gonna control us, or we gonna take over that technology and actually free our behinds
Yeah,
with it?
because the new government is the tech companies. That old government that we had is not.
It's gone.
That's just a shell.
Yeah, it's
That's the front.
non-existent.
That 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 the government we got now is just a front. The tech companies is the new government.
That's true.
They rewriting all the they rewriting all the laws that's geared towards these platforms that we on. They probably gonna hate us for even talking like this, but we don't care. It's
The
whatever.
blockchain is actually, it's like everything is connected to, it's like a record keeping, but it's public. It can be accessed by everybody. So everything you do in your life, all your information, your medical records, your financial records, your arrest records, everything is going to be on this thing called the blockchain, and it can be accessed publicly. So you can see everything, every transaction you ever made, every place you've ever been, and it's all hooked up to one system, and it can be monitored
Yeah,
by
and who are they allowing
24/7.
at who they are allowing access to these records?
Or it's public.
Oh, they making them public now, right?
Yeah, yeah, everybody's gonna be able to see
So
it.
that means anybody could look up anybody and find
Well, you could
all
do
their
that now,
medical
but the way this is going to be in real time, it's going
fast.
to be a lot faster and a lot. You just gotta understand how fast this information is going to be moving and processing through these blockchains, especially with the algorithms they're going to be using in artificial intelligence, which can actually have full-fledged slavery. Like if they say, like for instance, if you're using cryptocurrency, you're not gonna be able to put cash under your mattress anymore. They gonna know how much money you got 24/7. Not only know how much money you got, but can control what you do with your money. Like if they say each family is not allowed to buy more than 2 packs of paper towel per household. So if you go anywhere, they know what you're spending right away. Like you can't just go in with cash and say I pay with cash, so they don't know. So I could go to this store, and that store, and buy 6 rolls of toilet paper or 6 rolls of paper towel. When you got cryptocurrency on a blockchain, they can cut you off. They be like, "Oh, you just spent X amount at Walmart and you bought two
Yep.
two
Every store
things
have
of paper
access to.
towel."
Yep.
Every store will
Every
have access to this
access to
blockchain,
that.
so you can't sneak to another store and buy extra 2 rolls of toilet paper. You understand? That is complete domination.
You have to
So
get
yeah,
back to
so
make
that's phase 4.
people gotta get back to educating themselves and know how to make their own shit.
They will cut you off from your funds, exactly, Anika. Now they could cut you off from your funds now, but you can have cash hidden somewhere. But if it's all cryptocurrency and no more cash, you're not gonna have you. All your
Cashless
cash is
society.
always gonna be public.
Hmm.
Exactly, J baby. That's why a lot of stores are already implementing it where you can only use your card and the QR codes. Everything is gonna be running through QR codes.
Hmm. Absolutely.
I mean, it's all cool now. We got the technology. We got the internet. We all on our devices right now. We're using it to you know get information. We're using it for entertainment. We're using it for business. It's all see. It's always a double-edged sword. There's a good side to this, but it's also a bad side when it gets into the wrong hands, and you got the wrong hands controlling it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mao the Great. They are doing everything digitally now, but they're not implementing everything yet. See, they just getting us used to the system. You gotta understand what's going to change is the laws. The laws is going to change. See, they tracking us digitally and everything, but they can't act on a lot of stuff because there's still law that's preventing them from doing that. Once that
Absolutely.
change, that's going to change everything.
Absolutely.
I mean, it could be like it could pass a law and say, look, you can't eat cheeseburgers no more. And Soon as you go to try to buy a cheeseburger, you're not gonna be able to buy no cheeseburger. Right now, you could buy as many cheeseburgers as you want.
What they
So
say in the movie 1984 when they was rationing out the chocolate, saying
exactly,
you only can eat 15% chocolate today.
exactly. Yep, law can change overnight. Yes, it can. See,
Yeah, they did it.
that's the difference. I know a lot of people like, oh, they doing all that now. They doing all that now, but the laws are still preventing them from doing 100% domination. All it takes is a couple strikes of the pen and people not fighting back, and the laws can change to where they start implementing other things with this digital system we already been on. I mean, we gotta stop having this one track mind. Like, oh, they doing that now. They tracking us now, but they can't act on it. They can't say, oh, this person, unless you commit some type of crime, and then they could get a court order, and then they could investigate where you've been, what you've been doing on your device. But just imagine if they don't need a court order no more. If it's just straight, they could just look into your device, say, oh, that's illegal, and lock you up. You bought a cheeseburger today.
Yep.
You're not allowed to buy cheeseburgers according to the law, and you use your cryptocurrency to buy a illegal cheeseburger from an illegal restaurant. It sounds crazy, but that's where we headed. And I'm saying, like, for people to wake up, is that what it's going to have to take for people to wake up and then wake up in slavery and be like, oh, we got to get out of this? And then people start coming together. But then it might be too late. Some people's minds might be so far gone that this is going to be enslaved for thousands or more years
Yep.
until somebody wake up and be like, oh, we can't do this no more. There's a better way. People gave up their freedoms under 9/11 Freedom of Information Act. So for people gave up rights for false security. That's true.
They signed that. They signed that into the bill the same morning after 9/11 happened. After 9/11 happened, the next day they signed that bill in. That's crazy. They ain't even let a week go by. It's like they already had it all planned out before before it all happened.
So that's the big, that's how it all ties in. Yeah, and the celebrities do tie into this.
Axel Foley, China already bought Hawaii and some parts of California and some parts of Middle America.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that China owns all the Costco's and the BJ's and a lot of other and the dollar stores. Like, people don't realize that. That's why everything you buy in there says made in China, because they own it.
Yeah.
I mean, follow the money. When you turn your devices around, or you turn your household products around, when you look at it on the back, it all says made in China or made in Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
You barely see made in the USA, which means that there's no business in the USA no more. It's all China's business. China owns a
We
lot of
barely
businesses
we
over
barely
here.
doing any exporting. We just getting all imports. We barely doing any exporting here.
And that's only because we got the petrodollar, which is changing. Once they drop the petrodollar, that's it. United States is going to crash. That's why we got all just imports and no exports, because our money is only worth something because it's the petrodollar. And China's also is also trade deals with China and petrodollars, which is all coming to an end. So now why they got everybody worried about what celebrities is doing, they basically stealing your whole life from you. Yeah, impossible meat. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, what they plan on doing with all that Bill Gates farmland, using human
They
remains and shit
Now that's been
to
going
grow
on for a
food.
while now.
They trying to get rid of all type. Trying to get rid of meat. Period. They just want everybody living off the plant base.
But it's not even really plant based. If you look at the ingredients behind Beyond Meats and Impossible Meat, it's all chemicals.
Hmm.
They don't even use real vegetables in that. It's all chemicals.
Yep. Yeah, they don't be wanting to. They ain't. They basically just trying to have this shit locked down 100%. But you know
They
what?
don't
It never happens because throughout history, it was always small groups that try to rule over the planet and
they
never
don't even gotta
succeeded.
put us in FEMA camps. They got apartment complexes and work camps is Target and Amazon and Walmart. So they already got the camps already. We already in them. If you live in an apartment complex, that is a camp. So all that stuff is already set up. Now apartment complexes is adding and installing digital security and Alexas and Siris and all that type of stuff to track you better. So all that FEMA camp stuff and all that's just to throw you off to not so you don't realize you already in one.
Ba-
Yeah. I
Basically.
mean, like, we've been in them for years. I mean, if you don't think the projects is a FEMA camp, then I don't know where you've been. Like, and these apartment complexes are no different. If you realize the apartment complexes is just like a better project building.
It's a goddamn chicken coop. That's
Well,
what it
well,
is.
Palmon, the topic is sad because it's time to not sugarcoat things anymore.
You feel like this topic is sad?
Actually, it's uplifting because it's good to know that people are conscious about it. So the first step is being conscious about it. I mean, acting on it is a different thing, but acting on it takes your own mental. You just gotta worry about your household and your own mental. That's where it starts. See, everybody got to work on their own households first. You got to work on your own
Hmm.
bodies first, your own spiritualness first. You got to work on all that yourself first. I mean, look who people aspire to be. People aspire to be these Jada Pinketts and Will Smiths and Nicki Minaj's and all these characters they put in front of us. People follow them. They listen to what they say. When they say buy this, people run out and buy it. When they say live this type of way, people change their lifestyles to live that type of way.
I mean, but like you said, they characters. They don't do that in their own personal lives. They come on the camera to portray a image a image that's pushing the agenda. So they ain't even really living by what they talking about.
That's true.
I mean, it's just too much disconnect out here. It's too much disconnect between the black woman and the black man. It's just too much disconnect, man.
Palmon, I understand that mindset because I'm in that mindset also, but I'm also in the mindset of bringing awareness. But I realize that we're too far gone because it's going to take a majority effort to reverse all of this, and you see, majority is not on board with this. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a collapse because that's the only way people is going to wake up. And a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that. And this is not a popular, this is not a popular, uh,
Discussion.
yeah.
This is not a popular discussion at all. Nah, this is unpopular.
But, but you see, people, if we were just talking about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith's transgressions, we have a lot more people on live right now. But soon we point the conversation toward what we need to get together. Nobody ain't trying to hear that.
Nah. And
But we
like,
like to have these discussions here and there. We like
here,
to
yeah,
have
it's
these
not, yeah.
discussions. But then right after these discussions is right back to the nonsense. Cause that's what people want. Well, to tell you the truth, the only way you can help Palm Mount is just by taking care of your own self, your own mental health, and being conscious in your own household. In your own household.
And that's
Oh
basically
yeah.
just you and the people around you.
Well, to be honest, Deandra, this world is vain. A lot of things we do in this world is vanity to begin with. Yeah, I understand. Every once in a while, we gotta hit y'all with something that's just something that's conscious. That's why we
Hmm.
call night and day. We hit you with the garbage, bull crap, funny games, and then we hit you with the other side.
Gotta have a balance.
Gotta have some type of balance.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to hear nobody be like, "Oh, y'all just part of the agenda. Y'all just posting this bull crap. Y'all did it." I don't want to hear none of that because we giving the real, and we just seeing how people react to the realness opposed to the bull crap. Now the bull crap, we could easily have 800-900 people in here. For the bullshit, we have 8 9. But as soon as you start talking some real shit, the numbers are low, the
Yeah.
views are low. People ain't trying to hear it.
Nah, the truth is not
Oh,
popular at all.
nah, the truth ain't popular. The truth is,
People always say they want the truth, but what Jack Nicholson saying in that movie, you can't handle the truth.
yeah, nobody don't want the truth for real, for real.
Nobody. What Morpheus saying is what Morpheus saying in the Matrix. It says it's even dangerous to even be trying to wake adults up anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, they motherfucking around and get killed trying to wake people up. Real talk. That's like a lion sleeping. You go trying to wake a lion up while you see what happened. Lion wake up snapping, swinging at everything. It ain't safe. It really ain't safe.
What did Cat Williams say? He stirred up that Illuminati bee's nest and got
Yup.
stung.
Yup. It ain't.
Nah, they ain't coming after us because it ain't enough people. It ain't enough
Nah.
people that
Yeah.
they know that they got these people under control. Because you think about it, if they was really worried about it, they would have shut this down immediately. But the thing is, they realize they got most of the people under mind control anyway.
Hmm.
That's why they not looking for people like us. They don't care because they like, oh, we got most of the population anyway.
Yeah, but if we had 5 or 10 million followers, they be ready to shut us down.
Oh yeah, we have 5-10 million followers. They ain't gonna like us at
They
all.
be like,
They
they
they they
talking
gonna
too
come after
much.
us.
It's just too many. It's just yeah. Yeah, it's just too many. They talking too much stuff.
And another thing is they put this stuff in their movies and stuff all the time. They don't even care. It's like they experiment by telling the people the truth to see what they do about it. They give you the truth in their movies and their books.
Hmm. Like a Brave New World.
Yeah, they give you the they already give you the truth. It's just that most people just write it off as entertainment. I mean, and the thing is, you got some people that just coming with all they ain't got no fact. They just throw a bunch of conspiracies out there and they ain't got nothing to back it. We giving you the receipts.
Absolutely.
Don't say we ain't
I
weren't.
mean, but the thing is, we ain't really saying nothing that the people don't that people don't already feel was going on.
That's true.
Like it's like you, it's some things you just can't deny. You know what I'm saying? It's all around you. It's all around you every day. There's a feeling. There's a vibration. You can feel when that vibe is off.
You
It's
damn sure can.
we just bringing it to we just basically just bringing it to the forefront and reminding and basically reminding people what they already know, making
Everybody
people
do know this.
remember what they
Everybody
already
do
know.
know this information on some type of level. It's just some people
Hmm.
ignore that inner voice.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna be honest with you, fighting against the system the way we've been taught to fight against the system is not it. You don't use violence, you don't do voting, you don't do marching. What you do is you change yourself from the inside out. That's what you do. That's the only way you can help people. You can
your
help
world.
people by
Yeah,
making yourself better and healthy, and then
your
lead by example that way.
your world is in your world is inside you. You your own universe, man. When you understand that, because even if you want to take it to the scriptures even tell you where's heaven at. Heaven is within. So yeah, you your own universe, man. So your world exists inside you. You're your own world. So once you change yourself from the inside out, it's going because everything inwardly is projected outwardly anyway. So it
That's
just
true.
project. It's just projecting outwardly. So you know what I mean. You don't.
That's true. And the way to teach others is you gotta lead by example. Yeah, I mean that's what you got. You gotta lead by example.
You know what? I mean, a lot of people. Ahmed said yes. Eating smaller meals and a bit healthier did wonders for me. Yeah, that works. That works for
Yeah, it
people,
works for
man.
your
That
mental.
works.
Yeah, your mental health.
It helps work for people, man. But then you got some people that can eat a whole lot of anything and still be conscious because it's really a mindset. It's a
That's
mind thing.
true. It is a mindset.
The subconscious is stronger than anything. So it don't even really matter what you eat. It don't matter how you exercise. I mean, some of that stuff can help you with, as far as physical wise. If your conscious ain't there, it ain't gonna matter what you do. Yup, I, I agree, Georgia. Gotta have that balance. Gotta have that balance.
Now this crazy. This red table talk stuff is crazy. Now this play it one more time for the people who ain't.
Oh, for the people that ain't here,
Yeah, play it one more time.
My grandmother taught me about self-pleasuring because she wanted me to know that that pleasure was from me.
Exactly.
She didn't want me to fall into the hands of a man, and if he gave me pleasure, to think that that was him.
Yeah.
And she taught me at 9. My
Wow. It's still shocking. Just as much I could watch that 10 times, 20 times in a row, and it's still shocking every time I watch that.
I know, right?
The way she said it just so naturally, like she was just natural, just how at 9. God damn.
Jada, Jada.
Crazy as hell.
Hey, look how poor Willow just sitting there agreeing with everything. Poor
Well, that
Willow.
means she got taught at the age of 9 or younger. Because she
Poor
said
Willow.
exactly. Yeah, Georgia, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, I couldn't think of that neither. That's disgusting. Like, I'm good with that.
I know, right? Amen. She needs to elaborate on that a little bit more. Yeah, Jada, you got
Or maybe not. Yeah. You actually want to hear about
nah,
incest grandma porn?
nah. I'm like, all right, I give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she was just telling her that, you know, do things for you that's pleasing to yourself, and you don't need no man to please you. You know, make you happy type of
I mean,
ordeal.
I can understand that in a certain perspective. The way she presented that just didn't sound
Yeah, the way that's like when
that.
Jim Jones says mother taught him how to tongue kiss. That ain't like that ain't come out right, fam. That ain't come out right,
Yeah,
fam.
he caught a lot of flack for that too.
That ain't sound right, fam.
See, that's we don't know. We don't know if the grandma actually touched her or not, but the way she presented it, it sounded like that she, assisted her in touching herself.
Priscilla says she's still a baby in a way. That's so creepy and weird. You right. She's like, yeah, you right. She's like a little baby that manipulate people. You know how kids manipulate
And,
parents to get what they want.
and I'm gonna be real. This makes Will look bad. They make Will look bad.
It make
That
Will
like
look like he ain't got no
they're a
nuts, man.
reflection. They're a reflection of Will. So Will is not looking too good right now.
Making Will look like he ain't got no nuts, man.
They turning Will into a mound. He ain't even an almond joy no more. He a mound. He ain't got no nuts.
Almond Joe's got nuts. Mounds don't.
God damn. And I hate to say this about Will, man, because I like Will
Nah,
as
nah.
an
I like
actor and
Will. I
all
like
that.
Will as
But
I like Will work.
I feel like, man, his family be stabbing him in the back.
Especially that clip we played last week where her just secretly recording him without him even
That
knowing. Then he
that's true, Georgia. Will would be sitting there. Will would be sitting there probably agreeing with that
agreeing with him.
freaky
Yeah,
shit.
just to keep the peace. Go along to get along, man. Poor Willow just sitting there confused. She don't know how you feel, Miss Willow. Confused.
God damn. Confused. What's wrong with you now? You're a low down dirty dog.
Yeah, you see what the Kardashians did to Bruce. That ain't one whole each
I think
took
Bruce was already
Bruce was
headed that
already where
direction.
he
Yeah,
was
he was
already
already
where
headed. Yeah, he already heading that direction. And I feel like that's still not worse what they doing to Will. I feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
Will's
yeah.
in the work. It's just getting out of hand. And the thing is, the worst thing about this is they could just be trolling us. They could just be trolling us right
trolling
now.
us
Yep.
just to keep just for the agenda.
Yep.
Like all
Might
them
not.
artists, like all
Yep.
them artists singing those goddamn songs, telling women to stay single when they got
Yep.
husbands. That was the whole women's lib thing, telling women to be independent. These white women was just leading them, leading these black women, telling them, you know, you don't need no man, be independent, yeah, yeah. And they go home and they go right back home to their husbands. That's what that they using that same
God
tactic
damn.
with these rappers with these artists. They telling you to who rules the world? Girls. Who rules the world? To the left, to the left. All these dumbass songs, and they going right
And,
home to the
and
husband.
she goes home to Jay-Z.
Go right home to her husband. Lead you to the wolves, and she go home to her husband. That don't make no goddamn sense, man. That's psychological. That's that make no sense, man. They all about that woman empowerment, but they all got husbands. That's weird to me.
Well, it ain't nothing wrong with women empowerment.
Nah. But
It's
this
when
the
you step on the
there,
man
yeah,
to
yeah.
empower. It's when you demasculate the man to empower a woman. That's not right. That's actually not empowering the women. That's actually taking away their protection and security.
That's the switcher. That's the zigzag. That's the zigzag, ain't it?
That's the zigzag. It's a false empowerment movement.
That's the zigzag, man.
But it seemed like people do that with everything. It seemed like the only way you could uplift something is by tearing someone else or something else down. That
Yeah.
that's that's a toxic mindset right there.
Do you think that's in some people's nature?
It it might be. I mean, it exists, so I guess it is in some people's nature.
Mm,
Maybe it's not just put in its proper perspective though.
yeah. Crystal Cole said that isn't true. You don't have to tear down anything to build others up. I agree. I
I
agree.
agree too. You don't have to tear someone else down and build
Nah, you
yourself
don't.
up. But people
You
do
don't.
that all the time though, which is sad. People are not conscious to know that you don't have to tear the next person or next thing down to build yourself up or build up a movement. That be the problem with the movements. Now, there don't be a problem with the movement itself. It's just their intentions and how they go about, managing the movement. Now, I'm wondering if Willow got the same treatment from Gammy at 9 years old or younger.
Dang.
Was she taught?
Yeah, they ain't doing nothing but passing that down. Make you know, keeping the cycle going. keeping the programming going. I mean, that's obvious. That's being passed down.
I mean, I feel like that's something that she could have kept to herself at that damn table talk. She could have kept that to herself. Like, what point was she trying to make with that? Because that wasn't it. Because I listened to it like
That sound like more like
5 times already, and I don't understand what point she was trying to make with that.
that's like more of some damn you know some damn need to go see a psychiatrist. Some psychiatrist. She'll say to your psychiatrist, man. You know what I'm saying? She just needed to get that one off real quick. Yeah, it is Jada Pamela. I said Pamela. I mean Paulman. You is right. That's they done snatched so many people nuts going up. I remember when Snoop was on there, man. That shit was
Oh
horrible, man.
man, but
When
did
Snoop
Snoop
was on
cry on
there,
there? Did Snoop
yeah,
cry on there?
Snoop had the pout lip, man. I'm like, damn, come on, man.
They had Snoop on there crying and
Man, Snoop on there with
shit.
the pout lip
Oh, that's when he was on there talking about, when he said
after Gal King.
funky dog head
Yeah,
bitch.
after Gal
Gal
King.
King.
I'm like, damn, that table crazy, man. They got a nerve to be a red table, man.
And Snoop was mad because Gail put out false information about
On
Kobe
Kobe, exactly.
after he died. I mean, you put out false information about a man that can't even protect himself because he ain't here to defend himself. That's crazy.
And he was only you know, putting her in her place because of that. But then Snoop got all kinds of phone calls.
That's true, Axel. Snoop didn't want to lose them endorsement deals.
Yup.
Just like Nick Cannon didn't want to lose them goddamn endorsement deals when he turned Jewish. He said black people are the real Jews. Those Jews is fake.
Damn.
He apologized and actually became Jewish after that.
L'chaim. He was up there like, I'm gonna read this
Mazel
book.
tov.
Yep.
He was up there like, Mazel. I'm gonna read this book, that book, Mazel tov.
Mm-hmm.
Like they need to go up there and re-educate him on the Jews.
They didn't blackball Roseanne. Because Roseanne started talking that real shit.
Oh yeah, Roseanne started talking that. Yeah, see, a lot of people were saying,
They done took her whole damn show away from her.
yeah, and a lot of things is they started going at Roseanne because Roseanne came out and said they tried to invite her to a human meat party,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she turned it down. She said she was saying basically she wasn't in the N Club because she didn't want to go eat no human meat. Oh yeah, Whoopi. Yep, they just got Whoopi.
Yeah, Whoopi and the Whoopi cushion.
God damn.
They got Whoopi sitting on a Whoopi cushion.
With a Whoopi cushion. Damn.
That's her new name from now on, Whoopi cushion.
Yeah, and that could mean all types of things. Gotten Huggins, human meat. It could go either way.
Yeah, but Roseanne wasn't going to no goddamn meat party. She wasn't down with the play. And you know when you start saying no to them, that's when they start ousting you. As soon as
Yeah,
you
you
start
can't say
saying no,
no. When you in the end club, you can't say no.
as soon as you start saying no, 'cause they feel like a no is oh yeah, you might turn on us.
That's what happened to Monique. Monique
Hey my
said,
hey my sweet babies.
uh-huh. She said no to Oprah, and next thing you know, she was blacklisted. And right after get winning a goddamn Academy Award,
Yup.
blacklisted right after that, couldn't get no damn movies, not even a C movie.
No.
Netflix talking about only giving her 500,000 for a whole comedy show. Why they giving everybody else 5 million, 10 million, 20
10 million.
million? Dave Chappelle 50 million.
Yup.
They told Monique 500,000. Monique, I gotta pay my bills, baby. 500,000 is just not enough. We need to
That's not.
boycott Netflix.
Join me in this boycott, my sweet babies.
Uh-huh. Nobody wasn't trying to hear that shit. People was like, man, I like my Netflix subscription. I'm trying to keep my
Mhm.
goddamn Netflix subscription.
You crazy man? Good as the motherfucking movies is. Hey, Monique was going around like boycott Styles. Boycott Styles. Uh, crazy.
Yeah, we seen that. We actually
Yeah, we
posted that
posted
up
it.
on the
Yeah, we
main
posted that
channel
on a Night and Day Network channel. We posted that up.
about Lee Daniels and
They was
Monique making up.
all hugging up and stuff.
I mean, Oprah called off the dogs. Said she you can let her back in now. She's done on detention.
I think 50 put pressure on him for that. Cause you know he got 50 got a lot of persuasion.
Yeah, what 50 doing to be having all these goddamn shows on TV?
I know, right?
What 50 out here doing on the low?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what the hell 50 doing? I
And
mean,
they got
for
like,
somebody to have 5 shows on television all at once?
yeah,
Oh, you got to give up something.
dang.
I mean, that's just how they get down. They ain't gonna let you have 5 shows on top. You know how many people write scripts to try to get this shit on TV? That's probably way better than that power shit. And this brother got 5 shows on television right now. What the hell did he do to get in that position to have 5 shows when niggas can't even get one?
Yeah, you right. People want to be in that in club so damn bad. Niggas break their goddamn neck to go to that Rock Nation brunch. Break their damn neck.
They
Niggas
risk it
break their neck.
all.
They risk it all to get a picture with Jay-Z. Just to be in that damn in club that damn bad.
What
It's
in the hell's
crazy.
going on out here?
They break their damn necks to get a picture with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I'm like,
Hell
damn,
yeah.
y'all niggas crazy.
Yo, then Jay snatched some boy phone
Oh yeah, yeah.
trying to get a picture of Beyonce. He
Mhm.
snatched his phone away.
Hell yeah. They want that free breakfast. Nah, they don't care about the breakfast. They just want that picture with Jay-Z and Beyonce. They'll
But
starve themselves out just to get that picture. They'll do a whole damn 72-hour fast just to get that damn picture.
damn. Wait, what you rather have? 500,000 or a dinner with Jay Z?
Hmm.
That goddamn meme going around, people asking that question. Would you want to have dinner with Jay Z or $500,000? What in the hell type of question is that? You had some idiots talking about some dinner with Jay Z over 500,000. What the hell type crack you smoking? Cause I'm trying to stay away from that shit. Cause Jay would even tell you your dumb ass better take that 500,000. You could
Mhm.
sit down and have dinner with him. He might not even like your ass. He might not say nothing to you all night.
No, he tell you, shit, chill. Be quiet while I eat this steak. Shit, chill.
For real.
Niggas, the programming is strong.
Exactly. How the hell is that even a question? I'm like, where they be finding these goofy ass questions from?
There be somebody high. People be high making up
Somebody
those
just
memes.
hired, just making up a bunch of question memes and shit. Well, of course, common sense not common. That shit haven't been common for a long time now. It's Hovey, baby. Yeah.
Niggas say, and what's up with that shit that just happened in New York, man? Who in here from New York, man?
Oh,
What's
that
going on?
subway
Yeah,
shit.
what's going on with that subway
So,
thing,
so
man?
was that the same old head that shot up the subway? Cause somebody pushed him down on the ground and he just pulled out the gun and started shooting.
I think so.
That was the same old head. Was They had that on. They had the footage on camera with that.
It's crazy.
Shit,
I
actually,
feel like I
Forrest
feel
Gump
like.
was a genius.
Hmm.
Shit, Forrest Gump was a low key genius though.
And that's all I have to say about that, Jenny. Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like it's another stage event. I
it's
felt that
possible.
way. Yes, I seen that. I seen that Priscilla Smoke did come out that train. They was in there. They was in there. All that. I feel like that was all uh, a
Prop,
drill,
stage.
a drill, a drill for something.
They
They,
was
you know what I mean?
on some Truman shit, Truman Show shit. Add more smoke. Turn the music up.
Yeah, basically, chef, they ain't dropped a whole crate of guns off and say, look, we need you to help. Real talk, man. Like, see, I'm gonna have to go study that incident a little bit more.
Hell yeah, we might have
Cause
to
no
do it. We
more
might have to
stories
do a
just
live
keep
on
coming out
that.
about that. Yeah, y'all want us to do a live on that? We just gotta look into it more to see, cause I see more stories and stuff coming out. So I want to let the news do all they lying first, and then we could decipher through all that.
Exactly. People be taking pics. I was just talking about that earlier. People will sit there and watch you die in the street, taking pictures to post you on social media and won't give you no goddamn help. They pull their phones out to record you instead of pulling the phones out to call goddamn ambulance. That's why I said this shit is over. This society is over. This society is over. You see a bunch of people pulling their phones out when you got somebody injured and effed up, and they rather pull their phones out and record than to
Exactly.
call the goddamn ambulance.
Exactly. Uh. Smooth. Who the hell's recording all that? They be getting some good. They was getting some good angles up in there.
Smooth, you are on point. It was yep. TMZ is behind a lot of this shit that goes these staged events. Cause how come they always the first ones there? How are they everywhere at once? How in the hell they always catching the action? How are they always catching the action? They get them goddamn contracts. So we
Hmm.
want you to stay. So we about to stage an event, and we need your help, TMZ. Right on it. They got the camera crew that go out there. They set up the set. You know what I'm saying? That's extra if you want TMZ to set up the set. That's extra money.
That's
So
extra.
yeah, it's extra. They charge you extra to set up the set. They got the little smoke machines to add the smoke if you need. They got all different types of sound effects and shit that they use. CGI computers. TMZ be out there. Or Kanye call them up sometimes and tell the recorder the reporter to attack him or something.
Hmm.
Or bum rush him with the camera. Kanye like Kanye. You want me to respond. So if I hit you, I gotta pay you like 250,000. Shit, I think we did a animated cartoon on TMZ already a couple times.
Yeah, we did. When Kanye bumped his head on that stop sign.
Oh yeah,
It's in the Get Out movie.
it's in the Get Out movie.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
put TMZ in the Get Out movie, in the Get Out cartoon we
Kanye,
did. Yeah.
get out of here, you blood sucking mosquito.
You all right, Kanye? You all right? I
Uh
told you stop fucking put. Yo, stop taking fucking picture photos of me. Stop taking photos. Hey, Kanye crazy. Kanye said I quit everything, Kim, to be a stylist, Kim. I give it all up, Kim.
Just
That
like
nigga.
they staged that robbery that when Kim's jewelry got stolen.
Mhm.
That shit was staged.
That was TMZ all day. That had TMZ written all over it.
I wonder why Jussie Smollett didn't get TMZ to help him out. He would have did it. They would
Yeah,
have did a
yeah,
better job.
yeah. They should have came to the wax, boy. Could have did it much better. Them niggas, that niggas said somebody broke in a hotel and stole all their jewelry. Nigga, stop lying, nigga.
Did they say they held Kim at gunpoint or some shit and took the
Yeah,
jewelry?
yeah.
You
That's
know
a
that was a
damn
bunch
lie.
of
That's
BS.
a damn lie. That's a
She
damn lie.
she would still be talking about that to this day. She'd be, that traumatizing experience when I was in a hotel and they held us up with guns. She'd be talking about that every goddamn episode of that Kardashian reality show. Y'all know damn well that shit was staged.
That was jewelry fraud. That was insurance fraud. Niggas going broke, B. Niggas had that's the time when him and Kim wasn't doing too good financially. They had to stage something. Same thing with Birdman and Tony Braxton with that goddamn ring.
Yep, Tokyo
Tony,
definitely said that, and it's the truth. They call the media themselves all the time. It's called publicity stunt.
uh ain't no damn way Tony Braxton gonna leave no goddamn almost a $2 million ring on no damn plane, man. Come on, man. Which one? What? You know what I'm saying? A woman is not gonna let that type of jewelry out of a diamond out of her sight. They, any woman in here had a 1 point something $1 million ring. Are y'all gonna let that out your sight?
Hell
You ain't
nah.
gonna put it in no type of thing over top in the plane in the compartment thing in the plane or nothing. That ring gonna be on your finger. Phony Braxton, relax.
Yeah. Phony Braxton. God damn.
Yeah, we posted that Sade. Yeah, that is to what Tokyo said. Chris Jenner known for calling up TMZ, boy. She is known that like TMZ and them is like one. Known for calling up TMZ.
I think they all call up TMZ.
They do. Like when TMZ be getting those stories first before everybody else.
Shit, they be the only ones breaking the story.
Exactly.
And you realize all the other publications got to follow behind them and use TMZ's story to even do theirs.
Yup.
Because no one else can get information on it except for TMZ. How the hell TMZ be known before everybody? Because they be calling them up.
Them niggas like a machine over there. They are the machine. The machine lasts for years.
Mm-hmm.
This machine. TMZ don't love TMZ. They boy, you can't use none of their footage. Them niggas copyright claim come right back fast as hell messing around with
Oh, yeah.
TMZ.
You can't use shit from them. Not pictures,
Them
not
niggas, them niggas,
audio,
them niggas get they
nothing.
shit copy. It's like they get all they footage copyrighted beforehand before they
This
even release it to the public.
They do. Shit, they get it
These
before the
niggas is
incident even
funny.
happened. They get the shit copyrighted before the incident even happened because they sitting there scripting it out.
They funny as hell. Are you talking about Van? What's his name? Van Jones or Van? What's his name? Georgia ism. You talking about Van Jones? I forgot his damn name. Is it Van something?
Man, something.
He up there arguing with Kanye and shit, and knowing little but knowing you getting fired a couple months later. You up there arguing with Kanye talking about slavery is a choice. Slavery wasn't a choice. Nigga, you a slave under TMZ. You did all that.
and,
You did all that front for TMZ, and you end
and
up
he
getting fired.
and the irony there is he was there by choice.
Exactly.
He was a slave by choice because he worked with them by choice.
All right, come on, man. They was up there eating that up when Kanye and him was arguing back and forth. Cause the white people ain't really had no room to say anything. Cause they ain't really they fight. So they put Van in the middle of that and let him argue it out with Van Latham, whatever, yeah. And they let him argue it out with Kanye. And as the white folks kept their mouth quiet, they like, nah, this ain't even really our fight. We shouldn't even be
Yeah, they
speaking
yeah
on
they
this.
ain't want to they ain't want to get hit with that not being politically correct when talking about black
Yeah.
people.
So
So
they
they
let
shut their
Van
asses up. Yup.
yeah, they let Van step in and take up for them. Yeah, go TMZ owned by Time Warner, the same one that
Yo,
owned
you know,
AOL.
Speaking of that, yo, you should pull up that Delroy Lindo video when when he's told the
Oh, say it.
newscaster to say,
Say it.
"Yeah, pull that shit up."
Say it.
Y'all gotta see this shit, Curry Gang. I have a feeling we
So
played
say
that
it.
on here before, but that shit never gets old.
Nah, I don't think we played it. I don't think we
That
ever
shit
played it.
never gets old.
So say it.
Yeah, you got you gotta
I gotta
pull that
find that.
shit up. That is yeah. Kanye was saying some real shit. Yeah, he was. Especially especially when he was like everybody's drugged up. I'm like, who the hell ain't gonna agree with that? Everybody is drugged up out here on something, whether it's legal drugs or illegal drugs. People is always on something. And yes, sugar and coffee and cigarettes are drugs. He said we all drugged up. I remember that clip. I'm like, yeah, everybody is on something. There is no sober minded out here. Everybody's addicted to something. He said everybody's enslaved to a brand. He's right about that. Everybody is currently enslaved to a brand.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, everybody's addicted to something. Yeah, Shaman. A lot of people drugged up on lies too. Yeah. Yeah, Chef K, they do a lot of editing and they make they definitely know how to make someone look crazy by chopping up their goddamn interviews. And yes, pharmaceuticals are drugs. All of them. I don't care which one you want. All of them are drugs. They all got synthetic chemicals in them that basically constitute as a drug.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Shit, I'm drinking a little bit of coffee right now, Crystal. I ain't judging you. Shit, I got my cup of drugs right here.
A cup of drugs.
Yep. People is addicted to social media and gaming. Yep, that's another drug right there.
I think I got the clip.
Social
Oh yeah.
media is a drug. Oh yeah, this is it. This is a key video showing you how white people need to keep their mouth shut. That was like one of the most powerful clips that I
Funny as
seen.
hell. Funny as hell.
That shit never gets old. I could watch that over and
Mother,
over
my
again all
grandmother.
goddamn day.
Exactly. So say it. It probably was scripted, but
That shit was still enjoyable, even being scripted. If it
mhm.
was scripted, I don't touch you. I don't even know if that's scripted or not. It can be, or maybe not.
So say it. He said, "I'll say it with you."
Exactly.
He
Damn, he
would
had
have
them up
slapped.
there shook.
He would have slapped the hell out of him. Dead have said it. Delroy Lindo just looked like one of them dudes that'll slap the hell out of you.
Yeah, sure do. But y'all definitely got that work tonight. Shit,
Hmm.
y'all need to play this live back and study it. Hell yeah, that was timeless. Hell yeah, that was timeless. You two want to say it? Go ahead and say it. Hell yeah, he would have smacked. He looked like he would have smacked the hell out of them too.
Hmm.
If that was scripted, it was highly believable. I tell you, that's some good acting. That was some damn good acting right there.
Hmm. Yeah, well, Delroy Lindo was a good actor anyway. He never stops. Hey,
Did y'all see that slow motion angle of the Will Smith slap showing that that shit was fake and Will was laughing and smiling the whole time as he was smacking Chris Rock in the face? I mean, I know we made that point multiple times on this channel that that shit was fake from the very beginning. We caught flack until we showed y'all receipts, but there's even more receipts coming out. That man was smiling the whole time.
That's on slow motion.
Jada was laughing while it was happening, and Will was laughing and smiling as he fake smacked him. He didn't even really touch his face. He didn't even really touch the man's face. And as he was walking back to his seat, someone got a glimpse. Somebody did a zoom in of his face, and he was literally smiling and laughing like, "We did this. We just did that." Yup, Chris was laughing too. Yup, they both was laughing. Yup, as he was walking away, he was laughing. Yeah, we being played, y'all.
Bamboozled.
Hell yeah, we got played.
Run astray.
Well,
Run
we
them
ain't
up.
get played. We told y'all the first day we told y'all that shit was fake. When I first seen it, I knew it was fake. I said that was not no real slap. We caught flack that first time we came out. We was like, oh yeah, that shit was fake. Everybody was like, it wasn't fake. Why would they fake that? Then as time went on, we did another video on it showing you the receipts. And then I was like, oh, and then
Hmm.
I seen mad people in the comments saying, oh, we said, yeah, we was wrong. Y'all was right. It was fake. Hell yeah, that shit's fake. And all the other comedians was in on it too because they called to make sure it wasn't fake. But they was ready to beat Will Smith up for real. Especially Tony Rock. So they had to let them know, like, nah, this is fake, but y'all can go ahead and make money off of it.
Yup, and
Next
every
thing you see,
comedian did.
every comedian did made money off of it,
Show was
selling out
selling out.
shows. Hell yeah, they was all in on it because it's a brotherhood. Yep, and a ritual, Chef K. Yep, it's a ritual and it's a whole brotherhood thing. Yeah, it's all in a publicity stunt, all wrapped up in one. Yep, to distract us and to also make money off of us.
That's like the double whammy. Distract
Yeah,
you and make money off you.
hell yeah.
Dang.
Everyone opened they show up with it. Yep. Mommy Diaries. Yep. Everybody opened they show up with that. And all their shows went viral. Every comedian that talked about it went viral.
Yeah.
Exactly, Power Mom. And people gonna get their shot out here trying to think they could go and smack people around like Will when that shit was all fake. That fool Chris leaned forward and said, "Richard,
Richard? Oh, they called him Richard.
huh? What is it, Richard?" He called them. That's how you know it was fake. He called them. He didn't call him
Yeah,
by
uh
Will.
oh.
He didn't call him by his name. He called him by Richard. So that means they was still playing. They was in character. So
Like, uh
basically,
oh.
Will was just playing King Richard character. Now the elites is never gonna run out of money because they just printing that shit out of thin air. They running out of ideas. They running out of distractions. You see, they go from one distraction to another distraction.
Yeah,
The
I
war
think.
ain't work. The war ain't work. The war is dying down. Now they bringing up Rona run up on you again.
Just one lie after another.
Yup. Like, oh, that Ukraine and Russian shit is dying down. Like, you don't hear it as much. Now it's like, oh, the cases are rising again. That Rona run up on you is on your ass.
And that Rona run up on you 19.
That's true, Crystal. Yep. Jada's reaction explained it all. When they got that reaction of how she was reacting, I knew that's how I knew it was fake because I watched her. I'm like, all right, she ain't really taking it serious. She's smiling and laughing too. They all friends. They've been friends for a minute now. You see them taking family vacations and all this shit together. Jada and Chris Rock working in movies together. Like the shit was staged. It was staged. Yep, Chris went the big bag. Chris still holding out with the interview. Exactly. Chris said, I'm not giving that interview up until I get that bag.
That's funny.
We always catching flack for some shit we do on our channel. And then give it a couple days and people start piling. Oh yeah, y'all was right. Hell yeah, we was right. You just gotta
y'all,
just
y'all was right. Y'all was
yeah.
right.
People like that ain't true. That's clickbait. Like, that's how you can tell people ain't watched the damn video all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
When people like that's clickbait. No, it's not clickbait. You just gotta keep watching the movie, the damn clip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because sometimes you gotta, you gotta, you gotta build a story within the
Yeah,
video.
you gotta build a story.
So you gotta give them, probably start off with the backstory and maybe some old clips.
Cause you know what people do? They read the headline and look at the thumbnail and go straight to the comment section. They don't
Yeah,
even watch the video.
no,
That's what happens.
you could tell they ain't watched the video because they would have known at the end of the clip that we tied everything together and
Exactly. We thought about doing a cartoon of the slap, but I don't know.
I think that's like
Yeah,
played out now.
you know what turned me off from doing it when I seen that SNL, that corny ass SNL skit. They tried to redo the slap. I was like, you know what, man,
Yeah,
I'm done.
them niggas rushed to put
That's
that shit out.
that shit turned me all the way off. I'm like, nah, I'm good. That shit definitely played out right now.
Hmm. I mean, what was not played out is that these things is unfolding
Yeah, like
with them. You know what I'm
Jada
saying?
talking about 9 years old being taught how to touch her little cootie by her grandma. It's crazy.
Hmm. If y'all ain't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that thumbs up
Yeah, we
button
about to
too.
yeah, we about to call how long? 2 hours? Yeah, we going to wrap this up soon. We give them to what, like maybe like 320. It's
Yeah,
307 now.
like another 20 minutes.
Give them like
Well,
another
another
20 minutes.
15,
Yeah,
another
15,
18
20.
minutes.
Yeah, something around that ballpark.
Mhm.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button, and you know, subscribe to this joint.
We gonna be dropping when we dropping the full interview, Jr. I know some people was looking for that full Tokyo Tony interview.
We'll drop it this week. I got one more. I gotta drop the Tokyo Tony breaking down Tank video. The singer Tank. I'm gonna post that tomorrow on the main channel.
And then when we done with that, we gonna post a full 4 hour interview on this channel.
Hmm. Yeah, she break down that Tank video, boy. Hell yeah, it's gonna be good.
So
Yeah,
make sure
tell
y'all subscribe to this channel because we releasing the full interview on this channel.
shit. I might have to start uploading that. I might have to upload that the night before we drop it, cause that's 4 hour video. It's gonna take a minute to upload that.
Oh hell yeah.
Then I'm gonna have to edit more of the cussing out. Of course, these niggas YouTube hate when people be cussing a lot, boy.
You see that? You see what Georgia said to you, Jr.
What she say?
You need some rest, child.
She said, "Don't run yourself raggedy." I feel you.
Uh-huh. We be working nonstop. And some people be hating on us like y'all ads is too long at the beginning. Like we shouldn't get paid for our work for working all day. And then some people will be like, y'all just doing that for likes. Well, or view. No, y'all just doing that for views.
Yeah, likes
Uh
and
yeah,
views. Yeah,
likes and views. They say likes and views. I'm like, isn't that the whole point of YouTube? Like, as a content creator, what the hell you think we posting the videos up for? Just for us to watch them ourselves?
you want people to like the video. What the hell?
Exactly. What the hell?
You would like the people to like it and view it.
That's the whole point of doing it. Or else we just do this shit on home videos and just put it
Watch
up
them shits back
unlisted or
ourselves.
private or just
Yeah.
yeah, just watch the shit back ourselves. What the hell? I don't know
Y-
what the hell is going on out here. Exactly, Herb lady. We a whole business out here. Why the hell we wouldn't want to get paid? Like we go to their jobs and shit and tell them how to fucking bag the groceries up and shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I don't like I don't like you bagging them groceries up. I
Exactly.
don't like the way you bagging those groceries
We
up.
ain't going to their job telling them what the hell to do on their job because if we did that, they'd be ready to chase our asses out of there. Excuse me, security. Yeah, could you get this person out of here?
Guess they don't understand. Guess they don't understand until they on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, I thought our ads was entertaining. Shit.
I like especially that hair ad with the color purple.
Exactly.
That's your funny as shit.
Shit, you should play that shit. That shit
Play that.
funny as hell.
What you say? Ow.
That shit funny as hell. Shit, Costco is owned by China.
Yeah.
That's another thing. People like, are y'all black owned? Uh, yeah,
Hell, all
but
your black on.
didn't you just buy Chinese chicken wings from the Chinese spot? Like, what do you mean? Are we black? You only buy from black businesses, but how is that true when you just pump your gas at a gas station owned by white people? Like, I don't get it. Are y'all black owned? Acting like they get all their shit from just black people.
Nah, we
When,
brown
when,
on.
when everything and they even the device that they using say made in China from a Chinese hands. Like what the fuck? I don't get it.
Oh, here you go.
Good night, Mina
Family, it's
Irie.
Isaiah Curry. You been looking raggedy lately? Cause you having trouble finding the right products for your beautiful melanated bodies? Skin so ashy you look albino? Head so dry and nappy you can start a fire with it?
Last time somebody come in here.
Well, look no further, family, because we got you covered over here at Night and Day Shopping Network. We teamed up with other black entrepreneurs to bring you the best self-care products for us melanated brothers and sisters. And don't feel left out, white people. You can use them too. All the products are all natural and chemical free. We got some raw shea and cocoa butters, body washes, coconut hair conditioners, yucca root shampoo, gift boxes, and gel and oil for your hair locks. All from black-owned companies. It's way better than that crap from Walmart and the dollar store. Shit. So click the link in the description box below and go get you some at nightanddaynetmarket.com.
I like that ad, man. It's funny as hell.
That's just entertaining. What's wrong with our ads? Ads entertaining, funny,
Good,
informative.
good night, Georgia. Right? She said, uh, she said people that
Speaking of Prince, Crystal Cole, did you see that video floating around internet when Prince was like, what was he like, 11 years old?
like 14, like yeah,
Oh,
like
he was 14. I thought they said he was like 11 or 10 years old. They had him in
yeah, I
elementary,
think.
showed him in elementary school and shit, protesting.
Mm-hmm. I
Yep, in
thought.
Minnesota. Yep.
Taught me.
Yep, it was a teacher strike. Yep.
White people, you could use it too. Yeah, I know. You see, Prince was a little smart to get in.
Yep.
Shoot.
All right.
Yeah,
What time is it? It's approaching that time soon.
yeah, half of Hollywood. A best half of Hollywood people were born into their parents, born into it by their parents. Yeah, that's true. LDG said every big company has only has managers at the location. No locations is owned by one person. Yeah, we posted the Benzino story.
Yeah,
It's
we
on the
did.
it's on the other channel.
It's on the main channel.
Mixing it up with the Triz Nanny, man. Transformer, more than meets the eyes.
Nice.
Auto thoughts, transform. Benzino messing
It's a
around with them
king. It's a
Benzino
king.
messing around with them transformers, man.
The transmissions. He was on a transmission.
Whack 100 always defending somebody. That boy messing around with them transformers. Born it more than meets
It
the
means the
eyes.
eyes. Autobots.
Nah, it's auto thoughts. Auto
Autobot.
thoughts. Auto thoughts transform and roll out. Yeah, that one boy, right? And change your clothes, and change your suit. Look like you going hunting.
Yep, the Decept. Yep, they the Decepticon.
Decepticons, yup. That boy, nah, they Transformers because they knew them. They knew
Oh yeah, they ain't lie about it, so they wasn't
the
Decepticons. That's
Decepticons is
true.
the one that lie
Yeah, they
about
don't
they
let you know that they used to be a boy.
yeah, a
So that's a
boy diamond.
Decepticon. That's a Decepticon.
Yup.
Transformers are the ones that they upfront and honest about it.
Benzino and Buck and Young Buck. Trenzino. That's funny.
You can send videos to us through our Instagram, Night and Day Network. Just
Night
message
and
us.
day, night and day underscore network. Yeah, if y'all anybody catch any stories or anything, yeah, send them Jones to us, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all catch any tea, any hot tea, just send it.
That curry tea,
That
that
spicy
curry,
tea, not zesty.
zesty, spicy, tangy, that tangy tea, tangy tea,
The tangy.
tea that got a little bit of tang.
Peace out, Leslie. And y'all come back, yeah.
You'll be back. Yeah,
Thanks, mommy, dad.
we getting sleepy too. We about to get off of here. We about to. So we definitely make sure y'all like and subscribe to this channel. And we try and build this up over here because we're gonna move all our interviews over here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna continue to do the animated live stream shows on a Night and Day Network channel, but this Night and Day Talk Media channel, we gonna all our interviews we conduct, we're gonna move on this channel, and also we're gonna have these types of conversations on this channel, and also we're gonna incorporate movie breakdowns.
Yeah.
We're gonna decode the matrix for you, decode these movies out here,
Mm-hmm.
so y'all know the real hidden agenda behind these movies. And plus, there's a lot of good videos on this channel that we posted over here that y'all gonna have to check out.
Yep.
We did the Will Smith is a clone video. I don't know how many of y'all seen that. That's a good one. I mean, all these videos we do over here is good on this Talk Media channel. So if y'all haven't subscribed to the Talk Media channel, get to it. Click that subscribe button.
Check that shit.
It's only this channel and the 9th Day Network channel. That's it.
Enjoy your day, Crystal.
Thank you, Herb lady. Y'all cool and laid back too.
Yeah.
That's what
We
we
feel the
do up in
vibe. We
here.
feel the love. We feel the love. We feel the vibe. Love, love, love.
It's a rock hard gang. You know what I'm saying? It's a rock hard De Leon gang. Sir, you rock hard? I know I'm rock hard. It's a rock hard De Leon gang. Where my Frenchie at?
Where my
Yeah, I like a little bit of Frenchie in my coffee. A little Frenchie vanilla. Uh-huh. Yeah.
where my
Mixed in with a
Frenchie
little
at?
bit of De Leon. It's a rock hard De Leon gang.
Pulse. Mm,
Yep, man
man,
boy. Yeah. Oh, he
I
got a
got.
little bit of man boy in him. Yo, that shit was Hey, it's crazy. We did a parody of that, but the parody we did wasn't too far from what he actually said. That's
Nah,
the crazy thing. We
yeah.
didn't even have to. We didn't even have to use our imagination as much because Diddy did all that shit himself. That man had. Yeah, look who I got on my couch and shit, eating these chicken and waffles. Man, boy.
Man, it's pretty chocolate motherfucker right
Yup,
here.
yup. Did it? Yup. Then look at this. Yup. He said. Then look at this pretty chocolatey motherfucker right here. He said all that. We just reenacted it. Hey, that's what the man said. Then he looked at he said, yeah, and he got a little bit of man boy in him. When he said that, I'm like, oh man. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny as hell.
Love, 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 love. That's what it is. It is what it is. Yup, Diddy been the gatekeeper. Diddy, tell you the truth, Diddy don't give a shit what anybody say about him.
No,
Cause that's why, cause he ain't got no shame. Love, 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 love. You know what I'm saying? I love what I love. You know what I'm saying? It's a rock hard De Leon gang. He ushered in Usher. Good damn. You know what I'm saying? We used to wake up together, you know what I'm saying? And Russell over the frosted flakes.
pause. All right, y'all. We about to cut out of here.
Hell yeah.
Tired as hell. Tired as hell.
Definitely.
Thanks.
Thanks for definitely coming through here and kicking it with us.
We'll be back soon.
We'll be back.
And what you gonna do? I may be poor. I may be ugly. But thank God I'm here.
I'll lock you up and only let you out to work.
The jail you playing
You're
for being,
black,
the jail you going right in.
you're black, you're
Good night,
poor,
y'all.
you're ugly,
Good
you're a
night,
woman.
Montgomery Diaries. I mean, Mommy Dare. You can tell I'm tired. I'm F that name all the way up.
Mr.
Mommy Diaries.
Mister. Mr.
Get some rest from clowning. Herbie lady. Uh, good night, Priscilla's. Troy. All right, y'all. We be back.
We'll be
I
back.
call. I call y'all back.
And that's all I have to say.